Welcome back everyone to your stimulus update for today. I do hope you guys are doing well. I hope your week is going well so far. How have you been? Now, in this update, we are actually hearing now, for the first time in a long time, from the executive branch. We are now hearing directly from the White House. We're hearing from White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki and President Biden himself in regards to potentially more stimulus checks and also on whether or not the unemployment benefits will be extended or cut off in September. And then we also have to talk about a particular state now thinking about raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour. Stay tuned to hear if it is your state. So we'll be talking about it all in today's video. You're going to want to stay tuned. So let's go ahead and dive right into the news. But if you guys have been enjoying my content, make sure you do a couple things for me first. Number one, go ahead and smash the like button. Give this video a big thumbs up. I would appreciate that. Just to help with the YouTube algorithm. It does support me and my channel. So if you do that, I would appreciate it. And if you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Click that big red button and the notification bell as well. That will actually notify you every time that we post a brand new video or update right here on this channel. So once you do those couple things for me, we can get started and dive right in. So let's start with unemployment benefits. President Biden indicated on Friday that yes, as a matter of fact, he would allow these unemployment benefits to roll out and continue until the cutoff date in early September. This is amid staunch criticism from Republicans and business groups alike that they're actually keeping people from searching for work. Delivering remarks in the state of Delaware, President Biden said, quote, "A temporary boost in unemployment benefits that we enacted helped people who lost their jobs through no fault of their own and who still may be in the process of getting vaccinated." That's very true. And he said, but it's going to expire in 90 days. It makes sense if it expires in 90 days. This was the first time ever that President Biden signified that he backed the end date of September 6th of the enhanced unemployment benefits as part of the American Rescue Plan. But then later, a White House official said that the elevated benefit programs were designed, quote, as a temporary lifeline slated to expire in 3 months. In fact, the National Economic Council Director, Brian Deese, said at a news conference, quote, "As the president said, that's appropriate," referring to the employment benefits and when they expire. In addition, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki commented on these unemployment benefits and specifically about all these Republican governors ending them early before the September 6th cutoff. She actually had a difference of opinion from what most Democrats would view, and she said, quote, that these Republican states have every right to end the programs early. In fact, in some sense, she actually praised these governors, saying, quote, "Those governors who have made the decision, as they have every right to do, to pull back on unemployment benefits or not accept them, I should say accurately, that hasn't even taken effect in any state across the country." She also went on to say that it is important for people to understand factually that the president, no one from the administration has ever proposed making these permanent or doing it over the long term. And Psaki underscored that states could choose whether they wanted to opt out of the program, saying, quote, "Every governor is going to make their own decision." This is quite surprising sentiment to hear from a Biden administration official, especially the White House press secretary. And on Thursday, we also heard rhetoric from the White House press secretary in regards to President Biden's view on more stimulus checks, and she actually signaled that President Biden would be open to it. She indicated that members of Congress are free to propose any sort of legislation, any sort of bill, and President Biden will be open to it and listen to it, and this could include another round of stimulus checks. At her daily press briefing, she had said, quote, "The president is certainly open to a range of ideas. He's happy to hear from a range of ideas on what would be most effective and what's most important to the economy moving forward." This is as an online petition for more monthly recurring stimulus checks has garnered over 2.3 million signatures as of date, and many Democratic lawmakers are vying for more stimulus checks. Now, on the flip side, President Biden did not propose another round of stimulus checks in his nearly $4 trillion worth of federal spending when it comes to infrastructure, childcare, and education. So the White House press secretary had also noted that, quote, he's also proposed what he thinks is going to be the most effective for the short term for putting people back to work, to getting through this pivotal period of time, and also to making us more competitive over the long term. Psaki also cited the fact that President Biden has proposed and wants to extend the child tax credit that would provide up to $3,600 in payments per child through 2025, as other Democratic lawmakers want to make this a permanent feature of the tax code. The White House press secretary also cited the debate over restoring the full deduction for state and local income and property taxes. The $10,000 deduction cap in the 2017 Republican tax law disproportionately affected taxpayers in New Jersey and other high tax states, including millions of middle-class homeowners. So that's also up for discussion. And on the topic of federal and state government, this leads us nicely into this idea from a specific governor in a particular state on using federal stimulus funds to actually raise the minimum wage per hour to $15. Yes, Governor Gretchen Whitmer, for those of you that do live in the state of Michigan, is proposing using nearly $300 million in federal funds to help Michigan businesses pay their workers $15 an hour. Governor Whitmer spoke to reporters in Grand Rapids on Thursday saying, quote, "We've got an opportunity to make some investments in ways that really lift people up, help small businesses, and help us get back to normal." So this is in light of the pandemic that she would propose using these federal funds to be able to pay workers up to $15 an hour. This specific proposal is part of Whitmer's Michigan Economic Jumpstart plan unveiled at the event, and the total price tag of this bill is $1.15 billion, paid for from a combination of federal COVID aid and a strong state budget surplus, which we're seeing in so many different states across the country. With this budget surplus, they're able to do certain things for the residents there, like in California, they had a major budget surplus, and that's how they were able to pass their own Golden State stimulus. So this is something quite similar. And she said that besides raising wages, the money would also be used to offset the cost of childcare and help small businesses cover part of their operational costs. So we predicted this on this channel that more states would start to follow suit and would see some sort of a domino effect of states using leftover money and funds from the COVID relief bills in order to do certain state stimulus and things for the residents in that state. We saw this play out in California, we saw it in New York, New Jersey. So many different states are doing this now. Governor Whitmer said that part of the money could be taken out of the state's $3.5 billion surplus fueled by federal stimulus aid to raise wages. Whitmer said that the state will use the money to create grants for businesses to cover the difference between the current salary offered and the proposed $15 an hour, favored by Whitmer and Democrats, but is generally opposed by Republicans and the business community. Michigan's minimum wage currently stands at $9.65 an hour, so definitely not one of the lowest states in the country, and it is more than the federal minimum wage, but certainly not anywhere near $15 an hour. And the Whitmer wage grants would last 3 months, and participating businesses would have to pledge to retain the employees and the wages for at least 3 more months after the grant period ends. So there are some caveats here and some parameters. Governor Whitmer also said that businesses who break their promises would have to return this aid back to the state. She had also went on to say, quote, "No one should work a full-time job 40 hours a week and still struggle to take care of their family. We can help Michigan's businesses raise wages and attract more applicants for open positions." Governor Whitmer's plan would also assist and provide aid for college tuition and education. So this is not just for raising the minimum wage, it would also go to other areas as well to benefit the state. We'll be looking at this plan more in depth, in detail, in future videos. There is certainly lots to cover with this Michigan plan, but I wanted to tackle mainly, and we have so far, chiefly the $15 an hour potential minimum wage hike. Would you be in favor of having this hike happen in all states across the country, perhaps only in certain states that the cost of living is higher than other states? Or would you be in favor of raising the federal minimum wage to $15 an hour, period? What are your thoughts? What would you like to see happen? Let me know down below in the comments. I'm curious to hear. More updates and developments are to come, whether it's the federal government or state government in regards to stimulus and other forms of relief. This is your one-stop shop for everything in regards to stimulus. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, give this video a big thumbs up. Smash the like button. I would appreciate that. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Become a subscriber today. Click that big red button and the notification bell as well. That will notify you when we do post a brand new video or update. And if you'd like to get some free stocks, all on me, all free, just for supporting the channel, make sure you go ahead and use the links down below in the description of this video. Click the description. What you'll see there is 2 links. You'll see one for Webull. You'll see one for Robinhood. Either way, you can potentially get thousands of dollars in free stocks, all free. No gimmicks, no nothing. You can get these free stocks just for opening accounts with either and or, if you want to do both of them, Robinhood and or Webull. If you'd like to connect with me on social media, I am on Instagram at Logan Cohn, at LOGANKOHN, right there on your screen. I'll look forward to connecting with you there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care for now.